Hi, I'm Casey with Nectar Flow Yoga, coming at you with a flow focused on side body length and strength. This will be short and sweet and we'll get right to it. So come to seated, cross-legged on your mat. You shouldn't need any props today, but if you do have blocks, you may want to place them on either side of you here. We'll start rooting down into our seat, growing tall through the crown of our head, and drawing some energy up into the belly. Feeling breath expand into the chest as the belly stays up in it. Start to draw your inhales in through the nose, out through your mouth. Before sealing the lips and exhaling through the nose as well. So as we move here through the side body, I want you to pay special awareness to the space of the low belly and drawing the breath into the ribs to expand. We'll be exploring the intercostals, or the muscle tissue between the ribs, and we'll feel that expand as we practice today. So let's begin by inhaling the arms up high and wide. Now I want your arms as wide as they can be to enable the thumbs to draw back and keep the arms straight. Now as you draw the thumbs back, the pinkies forward, please extend through the pinky finger. And here you'll feel that that can access into the inner line of your arm through the outer part of your shoulder. So here through the pinky, we access the outer forearm, the tricep, and the lats. So breathe here, really extend as if you're trying to touch your pinkies to the corners of the room, top corners. And then now I want you to take the thumbs back and feel extension through the thumbs, as if they're going to the back corners of the room. Now here, feeling out through the thumbs, you'll notice the radius, or the inner part of the forearm, the bicep, and the pectoral muscles activate. So here, when we leave the arms lax, we're not able to access as much into the shoulder girdle. But when we extend through the pinkies, it's all connected, we begin to feel those access points. So here, continuing to draw the belly to the spine, expand breath into your ribs. Let's take one more inhale, extending now through the pinkies and the thumbs. And then on an exhale, twist to your left, bringing your left hand behind you, your right hand to your left knee. Inhale up through the center belly, up and in, and then twist to the right. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Little gentle pressure of the right hand into the ground, not so much a kickstanding of your weight into that hand. Reach up through the pinkies, through the thumbs, through the center, and then on an exhale, we'll side bend over to our left. Now, again, feeling those access points, I want you to really reach through the fingertips, root down through your right hip, little gentle pressure of the left hand into the mat to kick your ribs over to the right. And from here, you'll gaze up inside your inner right elbow, keeping the back of the neck long and breathing into the right side of your body. Notice any tension that may have crept into the hips. Try to soften that. Keep rooting both hip points down. One more inhale, find that reach. And then on an exhale, simply turn your right shoulder down. Find a twist, nice and low here. Draw your chin to your chest. And then inhale, up. Arms high and wide. Exhale, we'll side bend now to the right, placing your right hand down, reaching through those left fingertips, gazing up and over inside of the inner left elbow. Again here, we're pressing gently into the right hand, not collapsing weight, almost just pushing the hand away from us to take the left ribs out to the left. Feeling space into the left side body. Any tension in your neck, you may look down at your right thumb, draw your chin toward your sternum, and then gaze back up again, keeping length in the back of the neck. Take one more inhale, and then on your exhale, ground your left hand down, chin to chest. Feel this subtle twist. Then inhale back up through center. Exhale, extend your left leg long. Find a Janu Sirsasana, or like a tree pose shape here in seated. Gentle flexion of your left toes toward your face. We'll twist our chest toward our straightened left leg. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up halfway, and then bind your right hand to your outer left shin, or grab your outer left foot and just find a twist here pulling. I'm using the strength of my right arm to deepen this stretch. Layer in a twist. We're here for just one more inhale. Belly draws to spine. Exhale fully. And then inhale, rise up once more. Plant your right hand, just tenting the fingers behind the right hip as you take your left hand to your right knee and twist once more. Now inhale, follow the thumb with your gaze as you reach up and over for another side body stretch. Now this time options include taking your right hand behind your head, reaching through that right elbow to access this side body line, or maybe reach all the way for your left toes with your right fingertips. Now here, kind of use this as a baseline. We're actually going to come back to this side body stretch. So pay attention to how far feels good to go in your body. Certainly don't push or grab for something that isn't available to you. Keep drawing your belly to your spine. Keep that subtle twisting to open your chest. One more inhale. Then on your exhale, plant your right hand behind your right hip. Sweep your left arm as you press your right shin in and find stargazer pose. Big reach, extend, length from your left fingertips all the way to your left toes as you plant your left foot fully on the earth. One more inhale. Exhale, sit low and simply switch. Right leg long, left leg in. Here we are with the left foot in a tree pose shape, right toes gently flexing toward you. Inhale, lengthen your spine, twist your sternum over your right thigh. Exhale to fold, head and neck release. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bind left hand to outer right shin or to the outer edge of the right foot. And deepen that twist. For me, I'm feeling this big time here in the back left side of my hip. Inhale, come up. Plant your left hand behind your left hip, right hand to left knee, twist. Keep the chest facing toward your left bent knee as you reach up and over, following the thumb with your gaze for this big side body stretch. Again, option to bring left hand behind the head, pressing the head into the hand and vice versa as you reach through your left elbow. Breath is full and deep here. Again, finding this as a baseline, kind of remembering the distance of your shoulder to your knee for when we come back to this after our flow, after we've warmed up. One more inhale. Exhale, release your left hand behind your left hip. Sweep your right arm up and over as you press into your left shin. Big reach, side body length from right toes to right fingertips. And then we'll sit the hips back down and walk ourselves to a tabletop shape. So coming here to our tabletop, we'll find a few rounds of cat-cow, not long here. This is not so much the expression of shape we're going for, but we do want to stretch the spine in an arch and a rounding. Just one more. Inhaling, lifting chin, lifting tailbone. Exhale, round. And then find neutral here. Draw your belly to your spine, and then a few gentle wags. So wagging left shoulder toward left hip, right shoulder toward right hip. Now what I want you to really pay attention to here is not just the length on one side, but also the compression on the other side, the opposite side. So that's the beauty of sort of side body work, is that when we find length on one side, we're finding strength on the other. Belly draws up and in. Breath expanding into the ribs. Take one more round each side, wagging, if you will, left and right. And then from here, we'll come to neutral and find modified plank, side plank, So you'll kickstand the left foot off of the mat, roll your weight into your left hand, extend your right leg long, and inhale. Right fingertips up skyward. So here we are in our modified side plank. I've got some expression here of compression in my left side body. I've got expansion in my right side body. Press into the knife's edge of your right foot, reach your right fingertips skyward, and then reach your right fingertips toward the side wall here. Really gaze up inside of that inner right arm and access the length on the right side of your body. Avoid collapsing into this left shoulder. Press the ground away. One more inhale. And then exhale, we'll switch sides. Plant the right hand, the right knee. You'll kickstand the right foot off the mat. Extend the left leg long. Open up. Press firmly into the right hand as you extend the left fingertips long. Press the knife's edge of your left foot down as you reach your left fingertips. Feel all that length accessed. Belly up and in. Keep breathing. Avoid collapsing the head down. Try to keep some length in your neck. One more inhale. Exhale. Release your left hand. Release your left knee. Inhale through a cow pose. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. And here's some down dog wags, not unlike what we did in our tabletop. You'll bend one knee and take the hips toward the shoulder. And then switch. Just an organic movement back and forth. Try to really root down into the hand that is getting length. So if I'm dipping my hips to the right, I'm rooting down firmly into my left hand. And vice versa. As I dip my hips over to the left, lifting my left heel, I press firmly into my right hand. Back through center. Big breath in, belly up and in. Big exhale. And then inhale, come up on your toes, press the ground away. Walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale to lift up halfway, lengthen your spine, belly is up and in. Exhale, fold. Root down and rise up to stand. Inhale, reach long through the fingertips, again accessing into the pinkies and the thumbs. My arms are high and wide here. I'm not going for this arms by the ears expression because that brings my shoulders way up to my ears. Instead, I'm allowing my shoulders to draw down my back using my lats, and I'm extending through the pinkies, taking the thumbs back and up. One more breath in here. And then on your exhale, side bend over to the left. Drop your left arm heavy. Maybe even push the heel of your left hand down as you draw your fingertips toward your face. And then reach, spiraling your chest, kicking your right hip out to the right, breathing and drawing your belly to your spine. Relax your jaw. Draw your belly again up and in. That wants to release. We're breathing into the rib cage. Inhale up through center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Feeling into the left side now. Stretching space into the intercostals, all the way into the hip and as well as into the shoulder. Keep reaching through. And then inhale up through center. Exhale, find a forward fold. Head and neck release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And you'll step your left leg back. Drop your left knee down and root down into your right foot, the top of your left foot, to inhale and rise up. Reach up tall. Now here, drawing the right hip back, feeling length here in the front right femur. We can't really lengthen the bones, but it feels like we can in this pose. By really rooting down into the right foot, again, belly up and in, reach through the thumbs, reach through the pinkies, arms are not lax. And then we'll take a side bend over to the right. Right hand reaches down heavy toward the earth, and you lengthen, again, through that left arm. I will say the tendency may be to drop the chest, and your work here is to really keep your chest open. Keep breathing. Look up inside of your inner left arm. And then inhale up through the center. Exhale, shift back to half Hanumanasana. Just getting a little length in the hamstrings. All connected here. This also accesses into the IT band, part of our side body length and strength experience. Let your head and neck go. Soften down into this stretch. And then inhale, walk yourself forward. Rise up, Anjane. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And we'll take a twist. Take your left elbow to your right knee and find this prayer twist. Now here, yes, we're twisting, but we're also accessing length into the left side of our body to find this twist. Breathing deeply, press the top of your left foot down. Maybe take your gaze past your right elbow. Then inhale up through center. Exhale, hands plant. Lift up on the back left toes. Step your right foot to meet your left. Option here to go ahead and drop your right knee down and open up into modified side plank, or take the full variation. We'll build to that. Now here, if you're in modified or the full variation, you can take the left leg up and then reach the left arm long. So we're holding here isometrically. Drive through the left heel, the left fingertips, belly up and in. One more inhale. Exhale, release left toes, left hand, meet in high plank. Holding, press the ground away. I want you to access again through the lats by pressing into your pinky fingers. Access your biceps, your pecs by pressing into your thumbs. Take one more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big exhale. Inhale, look forward, come up on your toes. Walk your feet up to your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, and then fold. In your right foot back. Drop your right knee down. Top of your right foot roots in. Left heel, left big toe mound drives in as you inhale to rise up, Anjaneyasana. Draw your belly to your spine, expand breath into your ribs as you reach through your thumbs and your pinkies, arms high, straight, and wide. Take one more inhale here, reaching for length. Exhale, side bend to the left. Dropping your left fingers, reaching through your right hand, gazing up inside of your inner right elbow. Now again, compression on the left side of the body brings length on the right side of the body. Stay neutral in your pelvis. One more inhale, really reach. Stay through the exhale, then inhale through Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half Hanumanasana. Finding, again, side body length now from the hip through the knee all the way to the ankle. Breath is full and deep. And then inhale, walk forward. Rise all the way up to Anjaney. Exhale, hands to your heart, belly to spine, twist to your left. Left hand comes outside, right elbow outside of left knee. Find length in your spine. Find length along the right side body. Accessing here. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, hands will plant. We'll meet in high plank as you drop or stay up on the left toes to roll into left side Vashisthasana this time. So here we are, left side. Lift the right leg. Reach the right arm long and feel length through that right heel all the way to the right fingertip. A lot more challenging if you're up on the nice edge of the left foot. One more inhale. Exhale, release, high plank, with the option here to hold and press back to down dog or lower through your variation of a vinyasa. Meeting in down dog. Take a big breath in, big exhale. Inhale, look forward, come up on the toes, and then option to step or play with your float of your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, straight up to chair pose. We rise, we sit low, and then access into the strength of the arms, the length of the side body. So here in chair, rock some weight down into your heels, drop your hips, reach through your pinkies, through your thumbs, belly up and in. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Building here with a little more strength, offering some options. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back to high plank, stepping or jumping back and through to down dog. From your down dog, everybody will inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee and stack the hip open. So hanging out here, feeling into the side body length of rooting down the right hand, lifting through the right knee, with the option to come up on the left toes, shift yourself forward into high plank in the shoulders. Drop the nice edge of your left foot down, and then find a slow flip dog. Lots of length here in the right side of your body. Reach your right fingertips to the wall behind you. We hold, we breathe. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, as slow as you came in, left nice edge of the foot roots back down. You lift this right leg, plant the right hand, plant the right nice edge of your foot, or drop the knee, come to side plank. Hold right side plank, lift your left leg, extend your left arm. Lots of strength and length here. Inhale. Again, modified is an option. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, reach. We'll do 3 of these. Exhale, compress. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, compress. Inhale for length. Exhale, high plank hold. Optional vinyasa to down dog. Inhale, left leg goes high again. Exhale, right leg. Oh, I'm getting my left and right mixed up in this one. We'll take our crescent warrior, rise up. So, option to drop the back left knee to modify, or a little more strengthening is up on the back left toes. Reaching through the fingertips, one more inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right, just mirroring what we did with the knee down. Gaze up inside of your left elbow. Reach for length. Inhale through center. Exhale, incline your spine and twist. Finding that prayer crescent twist here. Gaze up past your right elbow. Shoot energy out the back left heel, out of the crown of your head. Feel length in both sides of your body. Inhale up through center. Exhale, hands plant. Take a trip to down dog. Get there how you choose. That can be modified through dropping the knees and taking cobra or pressing straight back. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, we bend and stack and hang out here in 3-legged dog. Rooting our left hand down, lifting the left knee, kicking left heel to the glute. Now maybe you stay here and enjoy this sort of hang dog experience, or come up on the right toes as you shift your shoulders over your wrists. Right side of your foot drops down. Slowly transition to flip dog. Reaching left fingertips long, feeling the access of length in the left side of your body. Keep breathing. Roll as slowly as you came in, you come out, and take left side Vashisthasana. Lift your hips. When in doubt, your hips can lift more. And then lift that right leg. From here, right fingertips go long, and we compress. 3 of these. 2. 1. Inhale. Exhale, high plank with the option to float through to down dog. Left leg goes high. Step left foot through to left thumb. Rise up, crescent. Reach through your fingertips. Drive down through your feet. Again, always the option to drop and modify. We'll take one more inhale. Side bend left on an exhale. Feel all this length we're building. One more inhale. Stay through the exhale. Reach a little more through right fingertips. Inhale through center. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Reach through the back right heel. Stay, compress, breathe, and feel length along both sides of your body. Inhale through the center. Exhale, hands plant, step back, and then make your way to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a big breath out. Here, I want you to feel in your down dog into the length you've accessed in your side body. So we're accessing length through strength. We're drawing our lats toward our hips, lengthening through the arm bones, and then drawing the hip points toward the ceiling. Inhale, look forward with the option to step or jump to the top of the mat. So if you're jumping, you're lifting your heels. I want you to find the push through the big toe mounds as you land your feet lightly. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart, sit super low. Find length on the left side of your body as you chair prayer twist to the right. About 5 breaths here. Squeeze the legs together. Stay with it. I know it's hard on a video to stay with the more challenging poses. Inhale through center, and then exhale, twist left. So holding this chair pose, building some heat. Notice how the right hip, right knee want to kick out ahead of the left. Try to keep them in line. This keeps our side body access available. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, lift belly to spine, hands to hips. I want you to take your hands to your hips, draw your hip creases back, draw your shoulders toward your hips. Now here, a little more access into strength. Take your arms out to a T, palms to face down. As you bring them forward and overhead, rotate the thumbs up, the pinkies down, and reach for length and strength. Body, torso is parallel to the earth, legs parallel to the wall behind you. Draw your chin into your throat. Stay, breathe, reach. One more inhale. Exhale, fold and release. So that should feel pretty challenging. Root down, rise up to stand. All right, so we've locked in, we've warmed up. Taking one balancing posture. Root down into your left foot. Tree pose. So face you. In our tree pose, we'll take the right foot in, root down into the left, reach, and a little added side body challenge here. So take your hands either high and wide as we've been practicing, or they can meet in prayer overhead as we've opened the shoulders more. And then root down firmly into the left foot. Reach. And now, option to add in a side bend to the right. I find this super challenging. I may fall out. Trying to hold my gaze right here in one spot. Reaching a little more length through the left fingertips. Feeling the calibration, the balance my left foot is offering. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. I got it on that side. Now root down through the right foot. Take your left foot into your variation of tree pose, and say this on the other side. Could be toes down, foot to calf, or a foot all the way up into the thigh. Whatever feels good in your hips. Don't overdo a variation because you think it's the best way. Do what works for you. Inhale, reach. Maybe bring the hands together. Belly up and in. Expand breath into the ribs. Side bend to your left. Whoop. Harder on this side for me. So I'm really accessing the strength of my left side to stabilize me. Lifting up in the pelvic floor. Rooting down through the right big toe mound, the heel, and extending my right fingertips. Inhale through center. Exhale, release. We'll wind it down now. Inhale, reach up, expand up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Option to vinyasa. I'm going to skip it. Take it to down dog. And then drop your knees and find a child's pose. On top of the right and shift your hips back. Lots of length in the left side of your body. Full deep breaths. Releasing the effort you've put in and giving way to ease. Take your hands back to the center. Yourself up to seated and swing your legs around. We'll come to lie on our backs. Take your feet mat's width. Roll back. And then take your arms up high and wide overhead. You want your elbow bones to be resting on the earth. So not up here with the elbows lifted, but as wide as you need to go so that the full arm can rest on the earth. And then legs, mat's width are even wider here. The wider you go, the bigger the stretch will actually be. So we're going to take our right leg across our body on top of our left or just beside our left leg. And then reach the right hand over to the left and maybe bind our left hand to our right wrist and hang out in banana pose. A little bit of yin action here. Accessing this full sideline of the body. All connected from the heel all the way to the fingertips. If this feels like medicine in your body, I encourage you to pause the video and stay longer. That's one of the benefits of video yoga at home, right? You can kind of make it your own with the buttons that we have access to. I'm going to move on to the other side, taking my right arm and my head back in line first, and then unbinding my right leg. Pause in neutral. And then take the left leg over, maybe cross it on top of the right, or just bring it alongside it. And then walk your left hand over to your right hand. Bind your right hand to your left wrist. Adjust your head and neck. And feel all the length in the left side of your body. This is not so much about muscling through here, but about giving in, surrendering to the stretch. Up to the very yang energy, the powerful energy of doing that we began our practice with. We're balancing it out with the yin energy, the yielding, the soft. Again, option here to pause and stay a little longer, up to even 5 minutes in this banana pose. From here, we'll release the left hand, bring the head and neck back, and then release the left leg. And then simply roll over onto your right side and rise up to that Janu Sirsasana shape we began with. So tree pose in the leg. We'll inhale, reach high and wide. Exhale, twist to the right. So you take your left hand to your right knee. And then inhale up and over, finding that stretch that we started with as a baseline. Now for me, I'm not quite able to reach my hand to my foot. Some days I am. Today it's not there. Maybe on the other side, maybe not. But I'm finding I can really get a lot further and at least access a little bit more into this outer right hip, through the right side of my body, all the way up through the right shoulder, tricep. One more inhale. And then on an exhale, counter pose, plant your right hand, sweep your left, lift your hips. Exhale, release, and we'll take it to the other side. Extend your right leg long, left foot in, inhale, reach, exhale, twist, and then reach up and over. Now, feels like I may be able to get it on this side. I can reach my left hand to my outer right foot. Once I have the bind, I'm able to deepen the stretch. Now, avoid going for the bind and collapsing your chest down. Different stretch doesn't access the side body as much. Keep breathing. Soften the outer left hip. Inhale, rise up. Plant your left hand. Sweep your right arm. Stargazer. Exhale, lower. Swing your legs around, lie back. And we will find our final rest. Shavasana. Palms face up. Eyes closed, body heavy on the mat. leave you here to enjoy your Shavasana as long as you are able. I hope you feel a little longer through your sides, a little stretched out. Thank you so much. Namaste.